Hey guys, Huzz here, bringing you another video. Now this is episode 2 of the Unranked 2 Diamond series. So I'm first pick, which is pretty good. It means I can actually play whatever I want to. But yeah, welcome back to the series. Sorry there has been a tiny bit of a delay since episode 1. Just to kind of say, I'm in a tournament at the moment, a Riot Games tournament, and we're actually in the top 4 teams. So I'm kind of focusing on playing in Diamond at the moment to make sure that I'm actually on the top of my game, as you can probably imagine. So, what am I going to get rid of? So, I'm just going to ban... Nobody owns Sejuani on the enemy team. What about Hecarim? Okay, they own Hecarim. So, just to kind of remind once and all again, below the camera there is all the champions that this account actually owns. If you want me to play one of them champions, in the comment section below, make sure you put that champion and then like it if you do want me to play that. The champions with the most likes I will most likely look to play. And also there is an option that you can donate Riot points for me to play a certain champion as well, and that actually has already happened 3 times. So I'm going to try and make sure I play them for people. Obviously going to try and do one today, but they are Diana jungle, Garen top lane, and Jayce. So we'll see what I'm going to play. I'm not really sure. I'm going to get rid of Riven as well. So I'm kind of feeling Jayce this game, kind of in the mood to play him. Okay, the Ashe first pick. Katarina is open. That is a champion again. That will most likely play mid. Okay, let's play Jayce. I really enjoy this champion. When I used to main mid, he used to be one of my main champions that I used to always have fun and wreck face with. He's not great in the current meta, as most of you are probably aware. It is a tank meta, and poke champions are not amazing. The only poke champions that are kind of in the game at the moment are ones that actually could burst people as well. So you're talking about like Lux is kind of coming back, Xerath and them type of champions, because they poke, but then if they just want to decide to like burst the AD carry, that AD carry is probably dead. Where obviously Jayce can't do that as well as the others, but he's fun to play. So we've got the Ezreal AD carry. I do enjoy Ezreal, kind of. He's a good champion. The thing I find about Ezreal is majority of the time people don't carry a lot with him. They kind of want others to carry for him, if you know what I mean. Like, he'll do damage, but he's not the one that will win the team fight for you. He's not the one that will win the game, but he'll just be there. Which is okay, I suppose. It's kind of like a more utility AD carry, kind of like Severe, which is okay. But yeah, this is game 2 of the placements. Once again, just to mention, we don't have a rating until game 10, and then when game 10 is complete, we'll actually get our placement. I'm hoping that we can win as many, obviously, as I can. I believe in the last placement, unranked to back then it was unranked to gold, and then gold to platinum, platinum to diamond. That was the last time I did this series. But the last time I did it, I believe I went 8 wins, 2 losses, I think. And I ended up somewhere in gold. I could be mistaken. I haven't really checked it. That's just off memory. And that was like nearly a year ago. So that could be wrong. But yeah, so far, just to kind of say, the enemy team looks like a very low-rated team. Just by, like, there's stereotype picks, obviously, that happens. In Diamond, you'll get more Lee Sins, you'll get more Rivens. Where in, like, lower rating, you'll get more Blitzcranks, you'll get more Warwicks and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's just something that you can always pick up on. So, yeah, so he might be going against me. That is a brave pick into, basically, a Jayce. Yes, he can dodge some of my damage, but in a 1v1 duel, as long as I can dodge his knock-up, Jayce will probably win the trade very easily. So in this type of matchup, I'm not going to go for the tank-killing Jayce that maxes E second. I'm going to max W second, and I'm not even going to touch maxing my ult at all. Just to go for pure hyper-carry damage type thing. As for my build, I'm not really sure what to go either. But once again, let me remind you that, again, just once to kind of say again, below the camera there is all the champions. If you want me to play a champion, put it in the comment section below. But before you put the champion name, just have a look through the comments to see if anybody else has actually done a champion you want me to play. And just like that comment, because there's no point having 2 people saying the same champion. May as well just have one comment that is like upvoted a lot. But yeah, so we've got Jayce was donated, Diana Jungle was donated, and Garen was donated. So I'm going to try and do these 3 in the next few games. You know, it might not, like, I might do something random next game, but they are on the list to do. Jayce is obviously one of these as well. That will be kind of ticked off the list as also. But yeah, God, that was a mouthful. So, our team, I like our team in a way. We do have the Darius going Ignite, which is a bit risky, but it is, you know, snowballing Darius of low-rated games can potentially work. So here we go, loading screen, so I'll see you guys in a minute. People are starting to kind of load in. So just to kind of say what type of ratings people are right now, etc. Majority of these people were silver last season. The Vi was actually gold. So if we're already at like that kind of MMR, we actually might place quite highly on this account. And just to kind of also say, once again, this is a completely fresh account, never played ranked before. So a few things to note, so I like to do this. So summoner spells, so my team has pretty standard summoner spells. Darius has got Ignite, which is an okay thing to do on Darius. I do think Teleport is better in the current meta, but it's okay to try and snowball. The enemy team. Okay, there's a big highlighted one that is flashing to my eyes right now. Hopefully a lot of you have picked up on it also, and that is the Warwick. He has Smite, Heal. That's an odd combination. I don't think I've ever seen someone run Smite Heal ever in the history of me playing League of Legends. What does that give him? That basically gives him more survivability. It gives him a bit of movement speed. But what's the point? You know, you're Warwick. You're probably going to get tanky anyway, unless you got kind of a weird build. And what, you're going to use the heal to try and ult somebody, but why wouldn't you just get flash? Or you're going to use it to survive more, where we have 2 ignites. Like, I don't see the thought process of the Smite Heal, to be honest. That's just me. But yeah, oh well. So I'll see you guys in game, because these load screens are normally quite long. Alright, welcome to the game. We're just about to load in. Here we go. So I'm just going to go Doran's Blade, Pot, and that. Max Q first, and yeah, I'm not sure if Yasuo loaded into the loading screen. I don't think he did. I don't think I've seen him. So he might reconnect soon. So let's quickly go over the starting items for everybody. So far, so good. Nobody's done anything really bizarre. The only thing with this Janna, the AP item's okay on her, but I find it's kind of not needed. You're Janna, you're a pure utility AD support, sorry. You're not going for damage, you're not doing anything like that. You're basically there just to help your team win the game by shielding, by disengaging, by giving them a speed boost. So I kind of find that support item is not the best. I kind of find the other one. I don't even know it by name because I'm not a support player. This one. The Talisman of Ascension. I think that's better on Janna. Gives you passive gold income. Gives your team a speed boost, which again helps Janna either engage, which she lacks, or helps her disengage, which she doesn't actually have. But yeah, welcome to episode 2. I had some good feedback from episode 1. I do want to address some of it throughout this episode. One of them is there was a couple of comments saying that I was a bit harsh to low-rated people. Now, the thing is, I'm not being harsh to low-rated people. I'm not wanting to do anything to them other than this series is to show what are the differences between a diamond player going up in the ratings. What you have to realise when you watch this series is there are going to be a lot of mistakes that I'm going to point out. And I kind of think of myself as a nice guy. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not trying to be mean. But I'm just going to point them out. As simple as that. If I make a mistake, I'll point it out. It's the way I've always done it. Okay, so Yasuo is in the game. How you doing, buddy? So this lane is pretty much just a little bit of a farm lane until both of us kind of get a bit more damage, and then it kind of will probably go a bit crazy. So I'm just going to last hit for a while. So he did go Q first, which is okay. Sometimes Yasuo's go E if you want to push... Ah, damn, I missed the CS. If you want to push the wave a bit more. But yeah, he's got 84 AD. He's got no armor. That's interesting. Okay, every single time his passive is up, generally I want to hit him. Oh, that was bad. I haven't played Jayce in a while. I think I played him in an A-Ram a couple of days ago. Okay, where are you? So they have a Warwick. Again, Warwick with Smite Heal. Odd. I'm going to go over and ward it because who knows? He might be at incredibly low health. Maybe this Warwick, maybe he doesn't jungle often. Okay, he started blue. Maybe he doesn't jungle often and he uses the heal to help him clear more. That might be a thing. Okay, this guy is level 3. Well, also you have to kind of think as well is that there could be other Smurfs in this kind of thing. It's something that you never really take into account when you're a Smurf yourself. But yeah, the likelihood of other Smurfs being here is actually quite high. Because this is kind of the rating where obviously all accounts start. And there are actually a very... There's not many people that don't play ranked that aren't playing it already. If you're generally a ranked player, you probably have already started playing this season. So remember to use Jayce's hammer form to get some mana back. A lot of Jayces don't do that. I understand why a lot of Jayces don't do that, because it does make you quite vulnerable in lane phase. You want to stay in ranged as long as possible. But yeah, it's good to do every now and then, especially when you're under tower, just to give yourself some mana. So far this lane has been pretty passive. Oh, that minion, I thought that would die. I want to kill this one, and then it can go into tower if it wants to. No. Okay, so we haven't seen the Warwick at all yet, although I'm not surprised. His ganks are going to be pretty bad without flash or level 6. You know, Warwick doesn't really have strong ganks anyway, but having no flash will probably even more make that apparent. No, 1 CS. Yeah, there's first blood. So what that Yasuo did by mistake is he was in my middle of my minion wave. He didn't take a lot of damage from the minion wave itself, but he just didn't really react to me being able to go on him. You know, that was a really easy engage for me. I used both of my summoners to kill him, but he used both of his summoners as well, apart from Ignite. So he used Flash. There we go. Which is worth it for me, because I'm going to be able to go back. I'm farming now where he's not. I'm going to actually do even one more wave. This is really greedy. But the reason why I'm actually staying for this wave is because of their jungler. And you might be like, what? Their jungler is Warwick, who has no pressure pre-6, especially that this Warwick has gone smite heal. So right now, even if Warwick ran into lane to try and stop me, what is he going to do to me? Like, he can't do anything to stop me. So Yasuo is back into the lane. I'm on 39 CS, he's on 30, so I'm kind of just a little bit over a wave ahead. But I am obviously now going back to buy. Now, the thing with Jayce is that his early game is not incredibly strong, but if you manage to have a decent early game, it secures a very strong mid game, because you are a tier champion, and tier champions, because of this tier, gives me no combat stats whatsoever. It does make me weaker in the 1v1. But if I actually have some strength, so obviously I got first blood, so now I have a pickaxe as well, that's the strength that I'm kind of well, I'd miss if I didn't get that first blood. So this Yasuo does have an Avarice Blade. That's fine. That was a bit of lag, it seemed then, but that's okay, I suppose. So again, oh, I don't want to go near him when he's got that. Okay, dodge. Okay, I was actually expecting him to use it then. There we go. Oh, will he do it? Knock him back towards our jungle. Nice. Vi actually gave that to me. That's actually pretty good. Well done. Like, if I was Vi, I'm going to be completely honest with everybody right now, I'd take that kill. I am a Vi, and I know a lot of you have felt the pain of Vi in solo queue. There is something that I call the Vi solo queue build. It's the biggest, like, I'd say one of the biggest carrying jungling builds for solo queue, and that is Warrior Enchant into Triforce. And on Vi, it's ridiculously strong. Like, you one-shot the AD carry practically, it's that strong. So there's Warwick. He's only level 5. He's going for what seems to be Devourer, I presume, because he's going Dagger. That's interesting. But now, again, securing myself a really strong mid-game. I've already got the Mirror Mana. So, yes, it goes very slow. Warwick did it. That's where he's been doing. Yeah, he did it. I didn't even notice, because I've got my game sound actually very low. So I didn't hear the dragon roar. But that's okay. I'd guess he did that at like level 4, but it's a Warwick. You should probably expect it. I completely forgot about it. So that was kind of my error as well. As somebody that is, you know, a little bit higher in rated, I should have probably pointed out what Warwick could do that. And so, yeah, I'd probably call that was my bad. So far this game, though, if we go over some item builds, obviously there's not a lot to go off. But Ezreal has now got a BF, so he might be going the Bloodthirster build. I'd probably say that is the better of the two. I don't think the IE Rush works very well on Ezreal, considering he's not a pure attack champion. He's not a auto attack champion. He can auto attack very well, but he's not a pure auto attack champion. Ooh, nice damage. So yeah, you can start to see my damage is starting to ramp up a little bit. And the thing with Yasuo is like, yes, he's a skillful champion. This Yasuo isn't playing horribly. Like, his CS is only 10 behind. His item build is completely fine. He probably knows what he's doing on the champion. The problem is he's very easy to play against if you know what you're doing. Because, like, all you have to do against Yasuo is make sure you dodge the knock-up. And that is practically all of his massive damage gone. Because obviously, yeah, he ults and then he's able to do a few Qs while he's ulting. Okay, so he's got it now. So the bad idea right now would be go in, because he'll be able to knock me up for free if I run straight at him. And now he's got nothing basically. So he's missing some CS. He can't go into the minion wave. I'm just gonna let it kind of push into my thingy. If he comes up, just poke him a couple of times and punish him for it. Like, he's dead, and he ignited me. I don't know why he ignited me. I think that was a panic ignite. But that was him getting impatient. One of the biggest things that I always see is in even Diamond is people getting impatient. Patience, trust me, is what gets you, or impatience, sorry, is what gets you killed. If you're not patient, if you're like, no, I have to go in now, that's what gets you killed. Because you're being like, nope, have to do it, have to do it. Now I'm going to roam potentially down to bot lane and see what I can do. Okay. This could be a few kills for me. Oh, that missed. Okay, there's a heal. I don't know whose heal that was. Okay, nice. So this game is going pretty well. That's kind of obvious, which is nice. So I'm snowballing quite a bit from mid lane. Again, like I say, I'm not taking a massive enjoyment just snowballing in low ELO. But it's part of a Smurf series, so to get high rated, I have to be low rated at one point. So before we know it, I probably will be in like Platinum, which hopefully the games will pick up quite a bit. So there's his knock-up gone. He should win wall that. Okay, he flashed. Why didn't he win wall? Vi will kill that. I don't need to be there. Well done. So again, as a laner, realize when you're not needed is also a very important thing. Realize that if I went to go help, then I might have missed 1 or 2 CS, and that doesn't sound like a lot. 1 or 2 CS, yeah, it sounds like nothing. But in the grand scheme of things, 1 or 2 CS can actually be a difference of an item. That could literally give you the item. Now, excuse this sound.
Disconnected.
Sorry about that. I realised I was still on TeamSpeak, and just in case someone logged on, I thought I probably should leave. So I'm going to go for a very greedy build here. So I'm going to say would be nice if you don't. Just keep it friendly. If she wants it, she can have it. I don't really care. It helps me, but I'm already really, really fed. Vi is doing well. I have to say well done to her. Her build is Warrior Trailblazer. I don't think Trailblazer is needed on her. Her clear with E is actually very strong. Okay, actually, Warwick might be doing that. I'm going to go check it out. I'll at least ward it. Yeah, I don't think I saw him, but who knows? I wasn't really paying attention to the minimap at that stage. Okay, he's up there. I'm waiting for him to walk to this way, because he will walk this way. Are you kidding me? How did he know? Okay, he's got his knock up. Dodged that. That sucks. Okay, Darius died. Do they want to do drag? Oh, this is actually good for us. Oh! Oh, triple kill! Quadra kill! Hey. So, there's a quadra kill. Could have got a penta if the Malphite was there, but obviously he's not. Alright, I don't really need help with that. Again, realize when you're not needed. So I'm going to just push the wave in, deny the Yasuo even more, get myself even more, and then head to blue. Cool. So this game, again, is going well. As I mentioned, Jayce is a champion that I do enjoy playing, like, a lot. I used to play him pretty much whenever I could when I used to main mid lane. So the next item I'm actually going to get is Bloodthirster. It's a bit of a weird build that I'm doing, and I said it's a very greedy build because it is a very greedy build. Normally a Jayce build wouldn't do this, but it's because I'm so far ahead. Obviously, always, this is why I say there's no such thing as a perfect item build, because every item build is different depending the game. Like this game, I'm stupidly fed, like really fed for this time of the game. So I'm going an item build that kind of just makes me even stronger for this stage of the game. Like, how are they going to kill me when I even now have the Bloodthirster shield? It's going to be nearly impossible for them unless like 3 or 4 of them jump on me. And I'm a damage dealer. Like, that's the point. Make yourself as strong as possible with your item build depending what time you are in the game. So I don't even have boots yet. So I'm going to buy that, and I'm also going to buy tier 1 boots. Going to buy that, and also a... Oh, I can't afford that. That's fine. Alright, let's go. So yeah, my Jayce play, if, you know, there's... The thing with Smurf series, what always happens is people try to point out what I'm doing really badly. I know that I'm not playing perfectly. I'm not trying to say that I am. But what I'm doing is I'm creating opportunities just to carry the game. And yeah, I don't need to play amazingly well to do that at this stage. But that's the point. That's like the lesson of this whole thing. To be diamond, to be even diamond in League of Legends, you don't need to play amazing every game. You have to play smart most games. Ooh, okay. I don't know why Warwick is mid lane. I'll be able to 2v1 this quite easy. I wouldn't... I don't. Why? He used heal. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Oh. Legit. Hey, wait, we aced them? Okay. So Ezreal, I think, killed Ashe by us himself. Okay. Vi's taking their blue, apparently. So I get the mid tower. I don't... Like, I've roamed a bit this game. Hardly at all. But yeah, most of what I've got from this game has stemmed from mid lane. And it was... In the very early stages, Yasuo was keeping up in CS in, like, the first couple waves. He wasn't doing that bad. I actually... In my head, right at the beginning, I actually thought this guy might be a Smurf. Because of the way he was actually playing. He actually was... Because Yasuo is quite a complicated champion, and he wasn't playing it terribly. I'm kind of expecting Warwick to be over here. Okay, he's not. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, I don't want to be, like, around that area. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Hello. Oh. Okay. They can't survive me anymore. This game is pretty much over. And it's only 16 minutes. Okay, keep it going. So I'm just going to go beam it down the mid lane. There's no point as well in solo queue. Identify when you're ahead and identify with the quickest way possible to win. My quickest possible way to win right now is just beam it down mid lane, kill all the towers because they can't stop me. There's his wind wall. Keep it going. So Ezreal's with me now. That's good. That's actually a good idea from Ezreal. There's no point in him really being bot lane. That lane has already won a lot. Ooh. So what Vi and Janna should do is actually push it as well. They should push bot lane to come here. Because then we'll have, like, everything covered. I'm actually going to go back and buy, though. I'm kind of got a lot of gold. I'll go back in a second, then. Let me just get the minion wave to push. So Malphite has gone... see, that Malphite build's not very good. Malphite has gone for the Gauntlet Rush, which In theory, it's good. It gives him a bit of damage. It gives him a bit of tankiness with armor. But in reality, it doesn't give Malphite what he needs. And that is more survivability than, like, anything else. Like, Malphite is a tank. Pure and simple. Be as tanky as possible. And obviously, what's the difference between a Frozen Heart and a what is it called? The Ice Gauntlet, whatever that one's called. Frozen Gauntlet or something? Is the tankiness. One gives you way more armor than the other. So go the one with more armor, in my opinion. So I'm going to head over to the blue buff. This might be nearly... Okay, I'm still like 200. I kind of just realized it's 19 minutes into the game. So yeah, I'm not upgrading it yet. I'm not actually using it like non-stop. If you want to get this upgraded to the next stage as quick as possible, just spam the ability whenever it's off cooldown. Especially when you have blue buff. Because then, yeah, you get it really quick if you do that. Cool. I don't know where Yasuo was. He was in mid lane. Dragon is up. We can... What happened? Bad boy. Ooh, someone's doing this. Oh, come on. I missed. No, we can do dragon, but we have so much pressure, we don't really need it. We can just push. Like, they can go do it if they want to. We just don't need it 100%. Oh, they actually did do that. Okay, so let's go over what... don't... Like, that's just rude. Don't never ask people to surrender. If they want to surrender, they'll do it. You don't need to ask them to. So let's go over some item builds. So obviously it is pretty early into the game and the enemy are quite far behind, so they haven't really got any item build yet that I can kind of comment on. Oh, there's the game. Alright, there's second game. So thanks for watching. This was Jayce. Again, if you want a certain champion in this series, then in the comments below put the champion's name of the ones that this account owns. If you want a champion that I don't own, then you can donate the RP for that, and that again will be in the comments below, or the description below. So again, thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. So, goodbye.